Hello folks and welcome back to Cryptmaster, where last time we are here in Alara's tower. Ooh, hello. I hear you. Did I miss that skull the entire time? Wow.
Arise!
What sort of room is a room with no doors or windows?
A mushroom!
Yes!
Now each is ours, okay. Yeah. I heard another. Hang on, where is it? Yeah, you are a box door. What? Wow, I missed those. Did I miss both those skulls before?
Arise!
Is I just blind or just missing those skulls completely?
I'm needed by the rich and owned by the poor. You'll die if you eat me, that's for sure. What am I?
Nothing. Northing. Nothing. You need nothing. The poor own nothing. If you eat nothing, you die.
Yes.
Gristle.
Gristle.
Sin lived off years of scraps on the cooked man's table and occasional morsels snagged during a heist or assassination. Okay. Now, we were looking at the library stuff, right? We're looking at the books in the library. Now, the books in the library... Hello? Hang on, let's get the library so we can actually have a chat about the books.
What are you talking about? Stop
Scumbug.
repeating
No.
yourself.
No, sorry, it's not scumbag, scumbug. My friend is about scumbug, and my brain, no, that's not a word, and stopped for some reason. Come on, give me to the library. Hang on, let me see if I just do this, isn't it? We went to the East Library. I started looking at the books at the back here. These criticisms. Crypticisms. Now, besides the gloomy shore, the backwards vermin sail, stand before them face to face and take away their stuff. This is cryptic crossword stuff. I'm not good at cryptic crosswords by any way, shape, or form. So we'll get back to those at some point, I'm sure. I probably should write them down. If I have them all written down in front of me, you know, I'll do that between this episode and next. You don't spend like 10 minutes writing this stuff down on camera, because you know I'm not going to edit this down. You know it's not going to happen. So between sort of this episode and next episode, I'll write them all down, and as we move around, we'll see if anything comes to mind. We'll keep them. History. Oh, okay, yeah, we weren't in this library. Okay, let's start this one then. History of the City A.
It says here that Aldo has been the head priest of Shalia for untold centuries, and he more or less rules the city. He sounds like an absolute ass.
Yes, when the game was loading up, whenever the game loads up, it has like little snippets of like, not really hint text, but little backgrounds. So like the city's existed for 2,000 years. It has had this many wars, this many fires, this many mayors. Only ever one head priest. So Aldo has been there the entire time the city's been around.
There's a book here that lists all the books about books that have ever been written. Idiots. There's a book here called Crypticism. Ooh, fascinating. Did you know that ancient legends tell of a mysterious ghostly necromancer who dwells in the very deepest crypts? It's lovely to be noticed.
Do you feel seen,
There are lots
Cryptmaster?
of books here about the city's methods for determining whether somebody is living or dead. It seems to me to be a rather arbitrary distinction. King Edgar was a king of this land before the city was founded, it seems. Apparently, the people chose him because he was fair, then deposed him because he was boring.
Oh,
Here's a book about fish. It says here that mermaids are the only fish with hair. I never knew that. Goggo. Apparently, all this land was once his, above and below, gifted by the elder powers in the springtime of the world. I feel rather mean now for sneering at his titles.
yeah. Strong? No.
Strong? What is it you're describing?
Joro. I guess not.
High mages? The Council of High Mages was established by Metropolitan Edict 73 years after the city's founding, and was later subdivided into 7 distinct minor councils, each with authority of... Oh, this is the most boring thing I've ever read. It seems that Is, the deity of desire, liked the letter R because it's the only one that can be found in hatred, but not in death. What a weirdly specific fact.
Is that going to come back to, like...
There are lots of books here about you, Joro. Apparently, you were a noble champion of great strength and purity. Purity. I love it. It says here that to become an initiate of the trickster god Klaxo, you had to pull his divine thumb. I don't know what that means. It says that Loria was once the great goddess of justice. I expect that's one of those jobs that sounds more important than it is. Oh, Maz, there's a book about you here. Actually, it's a book written by you. Perhaps you should sign it.
Alright, so let's go and see if you carry on here.
Scandals and Sybaritism, a biography of the sea witch Nyx. Ooh, dare I read on?
Sybaritism. 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 The excessive pursuit of pleasure, especially sensual pleasures. Oh my.
Some fellow called Orthos seems to have written a lot of these books. There's even one here with his name on it, but there are no pages in it. It says here that Pain, the god of doom and destruction, once thought the alphabet was too soft and curly for his use. So he made a new one by replacing all the letters with a tougher set of symbols. Okay.
That must be the thing we've been finding.
Quests. I didn't know there were so many sorts. Sub-quests, side quests, quest markers. What are they?
I just realized that we're getting the letters, aren't we? It just occurred to me that we're getting the letters here. So S will be the one about sin, I'm assuming.
Listen to this. Rats are notoriously unsanitary creatures, known to carry a number of deadly diseases due to their poor personal hygiene. Well, I guess that settles it. Oh, listen to this. After her part in saving the city, the notorious assassin Sin was posthumously pardoned of all her crimes. The reading of her pardon took fully 3 days.
I wasn't going to laugh, but then they all laughed as well. Although posthumously, not posthumously.
The Temple of Shalia sits atop the Great Seal and is home to the High Priest Audo, the Order of Paladins, and a world-famous spa and wellness complex. Ugh, sounds horrible. According to one of these books, the Countess Solara was once considered the fairest and most eligible maiden in the city, but her reputation took a tumble when she bit off a suitor's nose. Good for her. There's a book here about vampires. Ooh, look at me. I'm 700 years old and I have the skin of a teenager.
Oh.
According to this book, before wax cylinders were invented, it was common to freeze spoken words so they could be transported, packed in ice, to their destination. When thawed in the correct order, they would deliver their message. Sounds like a lot of bother to me. It says in this book that it's illegal for a bear to play a xylophone. I wonder what prompted that law. Yellow is the color of celebration, to be worn on all important occasions. I can't even remember what colors looked like.
So 26 books.
It says here that the city's zoological gardens are home to the Underland Pavilion, containing captured specimens of toadmen, sentient rats, glutinous blocks, and other subterranean species. You know, it would serve them right if the whole Underland were to rise against them.
Well, we read all the books.
If you find out the names of the gods' islands, you can say them aloud and I'll take you there.
Is that what I thought was going to happen? Yes. I forgot we were doing that. Yes. Whoop, I heard you.
I've seen these symbols before.
Oh, good heavens. Yes, we have. Okay, where's my piece of paper? He was like, I was trying to avoid doing massive amounts of writings on stream, but hey. Righto, okay. Yeah, so this is pain, right? So P-A-Y-N, pain. That's the island. I-S-L-A-N-D, yep, makes sense. Of pain. E-A-Y-N, yep, pain. We're checking. Is called C-A-L-L-E-D, yep, called Right. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting because the first one there I don't know that first one I don't think. So it's blank. R I M S T O N E. Brimstone, possibly that B, maybe? Brimstone? That one is... It can be, yes, that makes sense. Now B is brimstone, so it's brimstone. It can be F-O found in... It can be found in the... That is a... What's that? That is a... I've got no mouse, so you can't really look where I'm pointing. You look where I'm pointing? No, there's no mouse here. So yeah, so the third line up can be found in the western R-E-H-I? Oh, Western ration? No, wait, region, Western region, sorry. R-E-G-I-O-N, region of the... is that symbol over there? That's the... What's that? S, that's the S, isn't it? There's S. Yeah. S-O... Sun... Ooh, what's that one over there? Sunken... Yeah, Sunken. Last one, Sunken. S-E-A. Yeah, so the Island of Pain is called Brimstone. It can be found in the western region of the Sunken Sea. Okay, so Brimstone is one of them. Okay.
Yes, that may be it. Go and stand in the middle of the room and say it out loud.
Okay, so we have one of them. So I'm not gonna go through it. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, there's Brimstone. Next one, Claxo.
A rather pedestrian rhyme scheme, don't you think, Mayor?
Pain made the writing, which is why Pain's things like that. Okay, Claxo. Two rhyming words, pleasing to the eye. The first can follow thunder, the next can follow fly. Two little words, no need for more. Do the first with your hands, lay the second one on the floor. Thunderclap. Claptrap.
That does seem like a good answer. Put this scroll down and try
Brimstone,
saying it
Claptrap.
out loud.
Brimstone, Claptrap.
Oh, this looks like a tricky one.
The Island of Loria. Edict 1370023B on the changing of place names. All the letters of the name should advance by one step in the alphabetical sequence. Vowels are sinful letters and may not advance. Okay, hang on. Put away my pen and paper. So Loria. Loria used to be the thing, but it's just changed names now. So Loria, maybe. All the letters of the name should advance by one step in the alphabetical sequence. Vowels are sinful and not advanced. So L becomes M, O, R, S, I, A. That can't be right, just because... Oh. Previously known as Grace. There you go. The very bottom of this is Grace. It used to be called Grace. G-R-I-C-E. So all previous letters should advance by one step in alphabetical sequence. Vowels are sinful, may not change. So G becomes H, R becomes S, A stays the same, C becomes D, E becomes that. So it's a shade, isn't it? First, let's just switch letters. So it's shade, S, H, A, D, E. If any letter now finds itself between two vowels, then it must be removed, burned, and replaced by the holy letter. Yes, okay. So it says shade, so it goes from grace, then if you advance everything, it becomes H-S-A-D-E, sure. The first letters of the word switch around makes shade. If any letter now finds itself between two vowels, it must be removed, burned, and replaced by the holy letter. The holy letter may not be named here, but if you pause to think, the thunder it comes in the letter. It's M. It's shame.
You might have something.
Okay, so it's shame.
Move away from
Brimstone,
here and say it
claptrap,
out
and
loud.
shame. Oh. Yep. Last one.
More doggerel.
To name the boisterous island of Is, you must follow the spell. The first is in a shrub, but not in a bush. Okay, well, R. The next is in house, but not in home. So it's O or S. So U or S, but it makes no sense for it to be. It makes no sense for it to be. It can't be S because RS is so RU. The third is in men, but not in bones. M. The first is in a cup, but not in a cauldron. P. The fifth is in a skull, but not in a flask. U. The last is in sun, the sky, and the grass. Rumpus.
On my bones you may have it. Now put the scroll down and say it aloud.
Bye. Fine. Has to be leave. You can't say bye to scroll. Okay, we have Rumpus. Okay, well, let's go for Brimstone first then. Brimstone warp discovered. Hurrah. Okay, we got the Brimstone. So what are we doing? What are we actually doing here? The Countess needs sacred books of only 4 fallen gods in her collection. Hints to the gods. Yeah, so we got. Okay. Righto. There's a faint whiff of sulfur in the air.
Who is this? Come to interrupt my brooding? Tell me, who do you seek here on this quiet island of meditation and mindful harmony?
Pain.
Ah, that's a name I haven't heard in many years. If you are supplicants seeking pain, the great god of doom and destruction, then know that he no longer keeps any priests. Long gone are the days when he sat upon his flaming throne atop a mountain of burning skulls in a lake of boiling blood.
Corn?
Past are the ages when champions in tight leather fought for his favor in arenas filled with skull-headed bats.
Corn.
No, this is an age of frailty, when the weak prosper, and true warriors are sidelined in the name of compassion. No, there is nothing you can say to convince me to grant you an audience with pain. Stop. Okay. Your wheedling insistence has worn me down. You may enter, but beware. This ancient temple is full of peril. Only the strongest and most worthy warriors will survive.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't say anything. I was gonna say book, but I guess not. Okay, well, here goes nothing. skull.
Arise.
Hello.
You took me from my home before the world could wake me. But now you have a need for me. You'll first have to break me.
Egg again.
Yes!
I'm sure we've had multiple things with the solution which has been egg. Extension now. Alright, thank you. Move with C in it, I can't remember. Jostle. Cleave. Hildegard. Let's think about this. L? It's not going to be N, it's going to be L. Because it's L, something ESS. Ness, less, HIL. So go for the HIL, see what happens. Or ILD. ILD. It's not less steady. During his time as a mercenary in the north, Jaro hated having to fight in a boring shield wall and would spend whole battles pretending to snore loudly in protest. What is your gimmick? Warfist. Boot. Subdue. Jab. Jostle. Boot. Grabs. Jab. I heard bug to my left, I think. Warfist. Arf. Arf! Ooh, that worked a lot there. Offer. Nyx deals 1 damage to herself, but 2 to the enemy. Okay. Is there a bug somewhere around here? I thought I heard a bug. Game is loud. I heard bug. Speak. Apparition.
Spirit.
I'm a helpful fellow. I pose no threat. But the more I try, the wetter I get.
Towel.
Yes!
Berserk. 3 damage to the enemy, but 3 damage to Jaro. Okay. Grinless. Grinless grin. Perfect. What's going to be ESS if it's not L or N? Princess. Masters was secretly employed by both a princess and a famous general to write ardent love letters to one another. It lasted 3 years and it was the greatest love affair of his life.
So you have survived my first trials.
Have we?
Well, know then that I am the great god Pain.
Shocker.
And those who seek to serve me must train their minds and bodies for many years. They must study the blade, the bow, and the war hammer, all while remaining intellectually curious and preserving their dignity and honor. They must forsake all intimate contact, withholding their muscular bodies in order to keep them as pure as sharpened steel. Yes, in my service, they are mighty weapons and hardy tools. Are you prepared to forge yourselves into such tools?
Oh yes, Joro was strong and pure, wasn't he? So
Excellent. I will pound you relentlessly until you're shaped to my liking. Now, if you wish to look upon the terrible glory of my countenance, continue through my chambers of trials. At the temple's heart, I await you.
okay. Let's grab the skull here. See if we can find an altar at some point.
Come on then.
What is it that has a bottom at the top?
The bottom at the top. A bottom at the top. Don't know. A bottom at the top. Only 3 letters as well. A bottom at the top. Something that's constantly upside down of some kind. A bottom at the top. Now, what are we talking about? Like, how are we talking about the word bottom here? You know, is it literally the behind of it, the backside, the derriere, or the actual lower bit of it? Is it something that's ass up, for example, or is it something that's like literally upside down? In 3 letters as well.
No.
Didn't think so. Not a top. Bottom at the top. Are we capped on souls right now? Let me see if we can find a bug. Because if we can find a bug and we're capped on souls, this is the time to go back to the shop and buy the thing that cost a bunch. Yes. Okay, we are capped, so we go back to pantry. We'll go back to pantry. We'll save. We'll go to the shop and buy the thing that's worth like 7,000 or something, 700. Simply because we're capped at the moment. Market's this way. Then we'll go back to Brimstone next time. I won't bother with like writing down the criticisms now, I guess. Or maybe I will. You know, we're not there at the moment, so might as well.
Take a goosey gander at my wares.
Garmatha.
I'll pop it in a little sack for you. Bye-bye.
Boysy boney. Good. Right. We capped out, so let's go back to the altar. And I'll be back next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.